What I do have a say in is the calls we're going to take today. And I have some absolutely wonderful ones. Let's just go ahead and tune in to our first voicemail of the day, which is from a dude who ran off with a QP and the plug came back and found him. Listen in.
Yo, Goblin, I want to talk about the time I ran off with a QP and the same dudes I robbed found out where I lived and tried to rob me and smashed my bong, my head. Thank you. And call me back when you can.
Dude, it's so funny hearing stories about doing this kind of shit because when me and my friends were young and in high school, we would hit licks on each other. Like literally our mutual friends who happened to be selling weed for the stupidest amounts, like an eighth, a quarter, a half ounce was a big come up, right? Even up to a QP, the QP licks, which, to be fair, I wasn't involved in those. Those were, some of my friends who were a little more aggressive with it. I didn't like to get physical. But, like, the QP licks, dude, you can't imagine what you'll do when you're, like, 16 and fiending to get high. It's stuff that, as an adult, it's like, I wouldn't rob somebody. Even if I had no money, I wouldn't rob somebody. But when I was, like, 16, when I wanted to get high, like, yeah, I'd rob somebody for a gram. Yeah, for sure, dude. Give me that shit. I'd hit the lick. But me, I did it differently, okay? I don't know how this guy did it quite, to be fair. He didn't explain, but there was a couple times where I had robbed some people in the sense of, like, they'd walked up to my car and, I was supposed to sell them some weed, and I just took their money and floored it. That happened a few times. There was one kid who hung off my passenger side window when I did that. My friend Kyle had to, like, pry him off. That was a great time. That was a great memory, actually. It was a fun time because the guy we did that to 100% deserved it, to be fair. I'm just going to say, we're not going to get into that, all right? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and call this dude here and ask him why he stole QP from the plug. Why'd you do that, dude?
Hello?
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You might be recorded?
Yes, I don't mind being at all. In fact, I'm driving home right now, but I got time to talk, man.
Oh, okay.
It's an honor.
Perfect.
Honor,
Okay.
dude.
Okay. All right, wait. So
I left.
I listened to your voicemail just now. And you robbed the plug for a QP?
I left you two stories, but actually the two I left you is kind of one story. But if you want that specific story, I can give you that one.
Hit me with the QP. Why'd you do it? What happened?
All right, so I was just speeding real hard, dude. Like, I was like maybe 16, 17 at the time. And this white boy in my neighborhood, he used to just like announce his packs on Snapchat all the time.
Oh, it's lagging out pretty bad.
Hang on, let me take you off my radio.
Oh yeah, that'll probably help a lot.
Yeah, dog, can you hear me?
Oh, that's so much better. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, dude.
Okay, all right. So yeah, let's start from the top. So what happened with the QP?
All right, so this dude I go to school with, we're gonna call him Cody. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cody was this white dude who lives in my town, and there's like a rich subdivision where I live, not far from my neighborhood. And he was like, one of the more richer white kids in the neighborhood,
Okay.
He had a lot of money. So he started trapping. I became real cool with him in alternative school. And he was just like, yeah, man, I got weed, my uncle grows it, he cuts me the deals. And I hit him back one day. And I'm like, yo, I got some money because I had a massive insurance payout from a wreck I was in,
Ooh.
and I was trying to cop big.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a grand sum of money. So I was trying to hit him up, and he was trying to hit me. All right, so we're talking like a QP of some mids, right?
Okay, yeah, I was curious how good the uncle weed was. Was the uncle putting out any gas, or was it all just mid?
It was some mids. Every now and then he had some like good shit, but he mostly had some boo-boo.
God damn it, Unc. Okay.
It was just, it got you high, got the job done, wasn't
of course,
crazy.
yeah, it's smokable.
So And he tried to hit me for like $500 for the QP. And I've smoked this pack before, so he had me.
Yeah, it's not no $500 QP, is it?
No, it's definitely not worth $500.
So when he hits you with that $500, what do you do?
Wait, one more time?
When he hits you with that $500 price tag, what do you do? How do you react?
I was like, I tried talking him down. I was like, you mind doing like 350, four maybe? He goes, nah, I can't do it. He tried hitting me with the bullshit, like this, that gas, like, trying to get off on me.
Okay.
And I with it.
So then, how'd you end up getting it? Because you didn't want to pay for it, by the sounds of it.
No, so I basically robbed him. I had a gun at the time. We're not gonna talk about that much, but I had a Ruger, and I linked up with him one night, and me and two of my homies were in the car. We were smoking, and I put the gun to his head. I'm like, give me everything you got, like your QP, all that shit, dude. I pretended like I was giving him the money at first, and as soon as he gave me the QP, I stuck a gun to his chest.
Oh.
And he tried reaching for the gun, but my friend punched him in the face. And I was like, dude, you really don't want to die for this? Like, just give me this. Like, your uncle like grows this shit, dude. Just cough it up.
Damn, you would have really shot him?
No, I wouldn't have shot him. No, I wasn't really about that. But like, I was just trying to get off on him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you gotta scare him straight. You gotta scare him straight.
Yeah, dude. And
I feel like you maybe could have did it without the gun, though. No, I mean, you maybe could have just put him up in the whip.
I mean, I was thinking about it, but it was just like my heart was pounding, bro. I was being a little bitch.
Okay. Damn. Wow. I mean,
And,
that's a pretty brutal way to do it. So you get this QP. Did you take anything else or just the weed?
I took his he had a cart. He had like this was when the cake bars were real popular.
Oh my God! Not his cake bar.
Yeah, I stole like a box of cake pens out of his duffel bag too. He had a QP.
Oh.
He had like maybe 4 cake pens in there, and some money,
bars.
like $50 maybe, out of his glove compartment.
What'd you do with him? Just throw him out of the car then?
Yeah, I just threw it all in the car and we dipped off. We got out of the car. He was kind of just sitting there, like, I guess just pissed off because he trusted me.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'd imagine I'd be pissed too. Yeah.
And,
fuck.
So anyway, he hits like a week later. He hits me on Snapchat, and he's like, "You just fucked up. Like, I know where you fucking live. Like, we go to the same school. Like, why would you do this, dude?" And I feel bad. I'm like kind of guilty. Like, I'm like, damn. Like, I kind of just ruined a friendship and possibly like a really good connect. So we're back and forth on Snapchat, talking shit. He's getting all his friends to fucking text me and shit. And I call his bluff because he's like, we're going to fucking pull up and get back everything you stole from us. And if you don't have it, we're beating the fuck out of you.
Okay.
And I'm calling his bluff. I'm like, yeah, you're not going to pull up. You won't do shit. And
he pulled up, didn't he?
He pulled up one evening. I was coming home from school. I was getting off the bus, and a Toyota Camry, an old Toyota Camry, pulled up 4 deep. It's his uncle, Cody, and his sister. And I guess his cousin, I think.
Oh, he brought the whole bloodline. What the hell?
I'm guessing, like, because his uncle was like, no, you two are going to fucking fight, or I'm going to handle it, and you don't want me to handle it because I'll actually go to jail and I'm not give one fuck. Anyway, Cody, like, barges in my fucking room because I'm like, dude, what do you want? I'm trying to, like, play it off like I didn't steal your shit, like that was somebody else. It doesn't work. And he comes into my house. I'm like, dude, leave. Like, I'm going to fuck you up. Like, my aunt's on the couch chilling, too. She hears all this commotion. And by this time, Cody reaches for one of my fucking bongs, because I have, like, 4 of them. I have a 3-footer and this green one.
Okay.
And he goes for the smaller one. I named that one Beak, just for, a little detail.
Okay.
he grabs the bong off my desk because, like, where I go to sit down, everything's just laid there, you know, just chilling. Like, he sees the QP, all that, because I didn't fucking hide it whenever, like, that night I went and took it from him, I didn't put it up in a lockbox or nothing. So whenever he came in the room, all his loot was just fucking chilling there.
Oh, so he knew immediately. He's like, yeah, I got the right fucking guy.
He knew immediately, like, yeah, this fucking kid, because he saw the fucking $50 full of, like, the $500 in 50s that I was gonna give him, quote unquote.
Oh no!
And he, the moment I look at him, whack, fucking smacks up my bong, smashes all over the floor. I get gas all in my face. My aunt comes in the room. Everybody rushes in the fucking room. Because Cody's, I guess, taking a long amount of time to, you know, handle this. So everybody just peels in the house. And my aunt's all like, what the fuck's going on? Like, who are you guys? And I'm like, we're here for the fucking weed and money that your fucking whoever lives here stole from us. And funny enough, my aunt just fucking let him do it.
Your aunt was not trying to get involved in that shit at all.
Hell no, nah. She did not want any bit of it at all. She was just like, if he did it, like, you know, let there be repercussions.
So the bong that got hit in your head, it broke, I assume, correct?
Oh yeah, it smashed from, like, because it's a beak. It was a beaker.
Yeah.
And it was some thick glass too. That bitch like shattered. I don't know how, but I had to get stitches. I had a fucking concussion.
Fuck. That probably hurt
and a
like
black
shit.
eye, bro. Oh yeah, my head was pounding for like a week.
Oh,
he got his
man.
lick because all I can remember was looking at him, and then my face just started like pouring full of blood, and I was just like, oh fuck, and I couldn't really remember much after that because I was just like, oh, because like I just got fucking hit like full force. The dude just swung my bong in my face.
He got his whole QP back, or was that already gone?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, he took everything. He got his lick back.
The whole QP, no.
I think from what I remember correctly, I think all he left was like the money that I took. For like the $50 that was in his glove compartment. That's all he left me, if I can remember correctly.
Oh no. Did you at least get to smoke any of the weed?
Yeah, I got to smoke like a quarter of it.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I got to
That's
smoke a little bit of it. And but you know, this was literally that morning I smoked. You know, I was smart enough to like take out a little bit because I didn't know if like something was gonna happen or like, because you know I just ran off on the plug basically.
100, yeah, not base. No, you did just run off on the plug. Yeah.
And he could have did way worse to me then. He could have like that's $500 in this economy, dude. Especially where I live, dude. That's $500 is come up money.
So did you two ever, after he came and got his get back, did you two ever like speak to each other again after that?
I spoke to him maybe a year ago because I heard he overdosed, and I wanted to check up on him. And he made a new social, but I heard from one of my friend that's with me actually has got his new social, and I checked up on him about a year ago, and we talked about it. He's still kind of pissed about it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
because I went out because like how I went about texting him was like, yo man, I heard like, you know, from some sources that, you know, something bad happened to you, and he was like, man, don't hit me with that bullshit. You must have forgot what you did to me, right?
You like, did rob him at gunpoint, to be fair. I don't think I want well wishes from the guy that robbed me at gunpoint, you know? I think I kind of get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
He should maybe just ignore, just block him. You know?
Yeah, I blocked him. He blocked me afterwards because he was just like, fuck out of my face.
There
Next
you
time
go.
I see you, I better not, you know.
Oh, shit. Rob him again.
He moved after that.
Fuck. Well, if you ever see him again, dude, you know what to do.
Just hit him one good time and sock him one good time.
Fuck. Well, hey, thanks for calling in and sharing, dude. I mean, I hope you don't rob any more people. I hope maybe you just buy the QP next time.
I've changed my ways. Hey, one more question.
Uh-huh.
would it be okay for enough time for another story? My buddy's with me. He got a story, or
We try to give everyone enough time, so we're probably going to call the next person.
I got you.
But we got
Okay,
a
it's an
lot of
honor to be-
voicemails today. We got like 300 more than we normally do, so we got a lot of people to
It's
call.
an honor to be on your Godcast, though, man.
Yeah, we appreciate your show, dude, and everything. I've been watching you, dude, since like, Coke Chronicles, bro.
Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate it, both of y'all.
Of course.
You're welcome, man.
Hell yeah. Hey, you boys have a good rest of your day. I appreciate the support. And don't
You
rob
too,
any more
Goblin.
people.
I'm not. Take care, man.
Have a good rest of your day. Peace out.
You too.
You too, man.
Hey, I'm always down for good stories, but I try to give everybody enough time. You know, I mean, if that was we were already 15 minutes in there. So, I mean, if we get another story going there, dude, then we're 30 minutes deep. Then, dude, we got like 5 people that aren't going to get called back today. And that's 5 people that are going to frown versus one guy that'll just like smile half as hard, you know? So that works for me. Well, I guess he was with his homie, dude. So it's 2. Damn, did I just fuck up? Damn, life comes at you fast. What can I tell you, dude? Well, that guy robbed his homie for a QP. So also you could look at it in the sense of like, I just did his homie a favor. Like, no, you don't get any more time than that, dude, because like your homie like wouldn't want you to have that time. Or your ex-homie, dude, your ex-plug, who you robbed at gunpoint for the key. He sounded so surprised, too, that guy didn't want his well wishes. He's like, I can't believe it. I hit him up and said, you know, hope you're doing better. And he blocked me and cussed me out. Like, yeah. And then he also said, he was like, I'm not going to say too much here. Then immediately he's like, so I had a Ruger. I put a Ruger to his head. He names the type of gun immediately. All right. We're nowhere near done, ladies and gentlemen.